Yeah, a little ADHD update. I basically was supposed to have my appointment this morning, but what I did, I rang up and I said I'm not really happy with the fact that I've waited nearly 2 years to then be told at the last minute that the doctor that I wanted and went before this panel to actually get has actually left. And also, stuff they had lined up for me was completely wrong. So I've like put a complaint in there. But it's all crazy, guys. Well, they've told me it's not going to be like this, but it seems like every time you want to make a move in the ADHD world or autism world, um, it takes 2 years to make the move. Do you know what I mean? Even for a medication change, it's just mind blowing, honestly. And I've heard it. Well, I know it's across the board. It's the same with the kids. I just think it's crazy. Luckily, well, I don't know if I'm lucky or not. Obviously, I've got no learning disorders, um, learning difficulties, so I understand exactly what's going on. That's why it's mind blowing for me. I suppose the autistic people and that with learning difficulties might not comprehend what's going on, but because I'm what's called high functioning ASD, ADHD, which means I can, in certain situations, my brain can work better than a normal one, if you get what I'm saying, with no neurological disorders. But that's what does me head in, the fact that I get it all, and it's just mind blowing. It's just totally mind blowing. To think I waited, what did I wait? Nearly 4 years for my initial assessment. What makes it even worse is I've been before this panel, because you don't instantly get help, guys. They'll leave you. It's only if you can prove it's affected all your life, and I was able to do that with my doctor. And I went before this panel who basically funded everything. But even then, it's just crazy. It's all being privatised though, on the quiet. I know that much because after I had my initial assessment with the Maudsley Hospital, right in South London, it's a really good one when it comes to ADHD and ASD, probably the best in the country near on. And obviously I'm in Kent, so I ain't too far away from that. Not that I'm a Londoner or anything like that. I'm a man of Kent. And basically, after my initial assessment, they they privatised the ADHD sector of it and the ASD. So then they said, "Oh, you've got to go to this new one now, and he's the private one." And I thought, leave off. Do you know what I mean? I want to go to the same one that diagnosed me, because also in my diagnosis report, which is about 18 pages long from this doctor, he's put in there, "I'd like to see Philip again. I'd like to treat him." So that's why I thought, boom, you know what I mean? I hit it right off with him. So anyway, I went before the panel, and then they obviously swapped the doctors, and that's where I went before the panel. I said, "No, I'm not going to that doctor. I want to go to this one." And because he had actually mentioned it in his statement, he'd like to treat me. They granted me full funding. But obviously, I've waited a year just to be told last week. Well, to be honest, to be told, yeah, last week that I've got an appointment, but it's not with that doctor because he's left. I thought they could have told me that a year ago or a long time ago. It's just crazy, guys. It really is. But anyway, that's what's going on there. But hopefully I'm rescheduling an appointment where they're actually going to deal with what they're supposed to do, because I had a right go at them today. And also rang the PALS office, who actually sort of control them. Anyway, that's what's going on in the ADHD autism world. Well, my world at the moment.